What's up, YouTube? AphroditesCrush coming back at you once again. It's been a couple weeks. Actually, it's been like a week. But yeah, we're back. Back rock and rolling. And I gotta share this with you guys. Most of you guys already know this, but I gotta share it with you because, well, I hate Nintendo for the most part anyway, so this is gonna become really easy to me. So I read an article that said that Nintendo put in for a patent with the United States Patent Office, basically looking for a patent for a system that does not need a physical copy of media. To wit, I say to the overlords up in Nintendo's ivory towers, what the hell are you thinking? Did you not learn? Did you not learn from the PSP Go? Did you not learn from what happened with the Xbox One with Microsoft a couple years ago? Do you think you're special? You're special? Oh, we're going to make a console that they have to download everything, even though our online infrastructure is the worst out of all three companies. What's wrong with you? Yeah. You're stupid. Maybe it's a ploy just to see how well it's going to go over, in which case you just need to walk your happy ass on to pretty much every single blog post, tech post, game post, IGN, Gizmodo, Engadget, and basically we're all making fun of you. All of us, all at once, all for you, making fun of you because, yes, you're morons. Even the dog who's in the next room who's sitting there like, huh? What? Nintendo's making a discless console? Man, I could eat a bone and figure out they're stupid. Seriously. The PSP Go tanked because discless media, cartridgeless media, gameless media. The Xbox One announcement that you had to have everything online and almost everything was going to be virtual in some form or another tanked their sales for the first year. Thank goodness they're bouncing back and it's more of a battle now. But seriously, how dumb do you have to be to eat? Like, why did you even apply for this patent? You knew what was going to happen. You knew what was going to happen. Exactly. The dog knew what was going to happen. You're being made fun of. You're being chastised for something that isn't even out yet. And not to mention the fact you're probably going to dump off the Wii U in 2 years anyway. I don't get it. I don't get how you can be that stupid. I don't get how the ivory tower can be like, well, if we do the same thing as the other guys and they failed, we're going to be fine. Tell me, in what universe? Okay, I take that back. In a parallel universe, somewhere far away from here, the PSP Go is a success. The Xbox One has completely killed the PlayStation 4, but we're living in this reality right now. This is not Marvel DC crossover time. This is really real life.
There are hundreds of thousands of parallel universes, but in none of them does a completely digital console work. I'm subscribing to the Sheldon thing.
Yeah, the dog is like, are you serious? Please tell me you're joking. And I wish I was joking when I made this video say, oh, it's a ploy, it's just something that Nintendo's doing, but no, you actually spent the money and filed for a patent with the United States Patent Office for a media-less console. No media for the console. There is a difference. There is a difference. Between a smartphone, a tablet, a computer. The console market has been set on pretty much the same principles for the past 30 years. And that was, you buy a console, you buy games for the console, wash, rinse, repeat. Something that has been done for ages. And anytime anybody has attempted to change that, it has gone down in flames. I don't even need to pull up the information on how bad the PSP Go did to know how bad the PSP Go did. And you can't sit here and tell me that the NX console, if it ends up being this, because it could be a red herring, but if it ends up being this, you can't sit here and tell me it's not going to have issues with trying to run DRM by accessing Nintendo's network. Which, by the way, Nintendo has so small of an infrastructure for their multiplayer and their downloads, they're worse than Sony, and Sony's pretty bad, and I'm a Sony guy. Where does this work? Where does this actually, the pieces fit in place? Even the Nintendo people have got to be thinking, well, damn, that kind of sucks. Because you know what happens when you do discless media? You know what happens when you do discless media? That's the end of deluxe editions. That's the end of these awesome freaking those statues and stuff that comes with it in lieu of a download card, which is pretty chintzy to start off with. It completely breaks down the thought between your consumer now and the console maker. Now, don't get me wrong, people have been downloading games more and more, but that is still a niche market. Most of the United States, even though they do have access to digital copies, like take myself for instance, I still buy physical media for everything. I still buy CDs. I know everybody downloads and steals and whatnot. I like to support the artist because I'm a metalhead and we support. I still buy CDs. I still buy DVDs and Blu-rays. I still buy video games in a physical format. Pretty much the only way that I actually will get a virtual only game is through PlayStation Plus, or if they're running the bomb diggity sale. Like they had, what was it? What was the name of that game? They had a Mortal Kombat trilogy on sale on the PlayStation Store for like $5. It's normally like $25. This is simple, Nintendo. How? Where's the disconnect? I've asked this before from Nintendo, and you know they've righted the ship and the stuff that I've said in the past because the 2DS bombed straight up. You can't tell me the 2DS didn't bomb because I work in retail. I work at a Walmart. Most of the 2DSs that we sold within the first 2 weeks, and I still had backstock available, and that's true for most everybody. But it's how can you put those pieces together is what I'm saying. It doesn't work. It hasn't worked before. It's not going to work now. At least 30 to 40% of the United States does not have a reliable internet connection. So therefore, you're missing out on between 30 to 40% of your possible target market. If you're marketing to everybody, which this is Nintendo, this is what they do. And that's not to mention the people that have really crappy internet, live out in the boonies. You know, people who have really crappy internet that can't really afford anything except for really crappy internet. And the fact that some people just don't like going all digital. So here's my question. Where do you go? It's a possibility that your new console has basically been outed. Maybe it was intentional. Maybe it's a red herring. I hope it's a red herring. Because if it's not a red herring, you're going to be making handhelds for the rest of your company's existence. The NX will be your last console. Period. You will be somewhere between Sega and... Actually, there is nobody else. You'd be the first company to go all handheld. You would make history. You'd be happy. You'd make history. That's a guarantee. So what do you guys think? feel free to put your comments down below. Tell me how you feel. And tell me if you would really honestly buy an all-digital console, even in the digital era. So, but once again, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to go back and watch my other videos. I got some more videos coming up soon. Check me out on Twitter at AphroditesCrush, Instagram AphroditesCrush as well. So, thank you guys for watching. And to steal a quote from somebody that I follow here on YouTube and also Twitter, because making really bad business decisions and alienating a good amount of your audience, it's not a game.